Silhouette of a memory, breathing in the corner of the room. Shadows trace your outline on a glass that never warms. Names dissolve on my tongue, taste of metal and sleep. A slow pulse under my wrist argues with the quiet air. I lean into the darkness like it might lean back. Your echo curls around me, too soft to trust. Yet all I have sits beside me, legs crossed on the sofa edge. We share this fractured silence like a bottle we forgot to open. Your laugh lives in the hallway, caught inside a crooked frame. Dust makes halos in the lamplight around a face I cannot face. Like someone murmuring your thoughts. Traffic lights blink slow confessions to an empty waiting dawn. I watch my reflection flicker in the darkened TV glass, mouth forming unfamiliar truths, eyes learning how to lie. If you called me in this moment, I would answer as a stranger, offer you this quiet version that loves you from a safer distance. The air tastes faintly of citrus from the peel you left at noon. Its brightness rots toward bitter prophecy on the countertop. I talk to the half-full glasses, line them up like little judges. They tilt toward your memory as if pulled by a private tide. My heart rehearses departures on a runway made of sheets. Every step a soft disaster, every turn an open door. Between each second, there is mercy, a narrow ledge where I can stand, watching all our versions fall past into what might have been. Your name becomes a quiet ritual, spoken only in my lungs, exhaled as condensation on the window of another life. If tenderness was a language, we both mispronounced each word. Still, your accent haunts the silence with syllables I never learned. I trace circles on the table, ghost of where your coffee sat. The ring has dried to faint brown moons orbiting the center you erased. Night drips down the wall, slow and certain as confession. Every drop a small admission that I still belong to what we broke. I press my cheek to the plaster, listen for your distant footstep. Here instead my own forgiveness, walking down an unfamiliar hall. Your sweater sleeps on the chair back, collar holding one last warmth. I breathe it in like borrowed courage, let it tremble through my chest. Outside, someone starts the engine of a life that isn't ours. Headlights smear across my floor, then pull their brightness far away. I open all the inner windows, invite the future to come in. It smells of rain on foreign streets and skin I haven't met. The room forgets your outline bit by bit. The air relearns itself. I close my eyes to keep you in a frame I never hang. Somewhere past this fading rhythm, you are laughing in a brighter key. I bow to that invisible man and step gently out of your echo. Shadows slide along the ceiling, cold glass wetting in my hand. Somebody laughs behind the curtain, names dissolve into the air. Slow heartbeat under everything, strange words bending in my ear. Your silhouette inside the doorway, taking shape and disappearing. You lean close, but don't say it. Warm breath drifting past my neck. I taste questions on your silence. Every pause a secret threat. Your fingers trace the rim of midnight, round and round, amused, unsure. I lose count of tiny glances, like I've been here once before. You ask, do you ever stop thinking I smile? Let the answer think and pulse climbs the narrow staircase between your stare and my escape. The room folds into soft fragments, colored smoke and tilted frames. Your touch lands a quiet landing, nothing steady, nothing safe. I watch your mouth shape someone else's story, but your eyes stay locked on mine. You say you hate the taste of waiting, yet you sip it one more time. Sweat beads on the lip of the moment, ready, heavy, almost fall. We stand pressed against the maybe, listen for a distant call. You brush my wrist, the world contracts, every voice turns paper thin. Door dissolves to slow vibrations, all the exits drifting in. You don't ask if this is mercy, if we're saving, if we're doomed. You just pull the curtain wider, let the night invade the room. see if we're saving, if we're doomed. You just pull the curtain wider, let the night invade the room. Your hand finds a trembling space, certain I ate or within what's gone. So don't flesh, get lost their language or reflections in a flight. If I vanish when they raise the lights, would you trace my shape in dust? Or just blame it on the weather? Say that he confused your trust. You laugh low, but it sounds broken. Tiny crack along the glass. Tell me where you keep your courage. I might steal a little stash. Your shoulder leans into my shoulder as if gravity conspired. We blur out around the edges like a photograph on fire. You confess you fear the quiet, so you chase these crowded rooms. Yeah, you look for darker corners where the noise begins to bloom. I confess I fear the daylight, see it peeling off my pain. Here at least the truth moves slower, soft enough to look like grace. Our reflections swim in tinted windows, double strange in skin. Every rule we swore to follow, trading places with our whims. You say we'll erase this later, fight under sleepless games. But your thumb writes careful patterns on my pulse that spell my name. Lips so close the words get tangled, language melts into the heat. You've invented a brand new promise just to drop it at my feet. I inhale your half-formed questions, they dissolve inside my chest. We rewrite the laws of distance, one slow breath against the next. Someone spills a drink beside us, glass explodes in tiny stars. We don't turn, we just keep floating in the orbit where we are. You touch lightly at my collar like you're testing if I'll stay. I reply with tilted weakness, slide my doubts the other way. You admit you hate your shadow, how it copies every move. I admit I hate my memories, how they never quite approve. We decide to trade our failures, pile them on an empty chair, dance around them while they're watching like we never really care. I taste the echo of your name on the lip of an empty glass. Slow lights leaning on the ceiling, time humming in the corners. Your shadow climbs my collarbone, breath bending round my throat. Soft static of your almost touch, curling under my skin. We circle in the same slow orbit, never quite meeting. Gravity drum, only never say. You leave fingerprints on the silence, smudged along my tongue. Hair thick as velvet, heavy with what ifs. Your gaze walks through me watching blurring edges of my doubt. I fall through the space between your sentences, catching myself on all the things you won't admit. Your lashes cast small prisons across your cheeks. I watch you blink them open, let a little mercy out. Our shoulders brush, an accidental sentence written in a language made of nerve endings. You tilt your head, listening to some private verdict. I offer up my throat to whatever it decides. The room holds its breath, chairs, walls, empty glasses, all conspiring to see if we will move. Your heartbeat trembles in the hollow of our pores, a hidden metronome pushing us forward. We trade glances like contraband, precious, dangerous, not for anyone else to see. I feel your fear, wearing my perfume, dressed in my longing, walking toward the door. If you stay, the night might learn our language. If you leave, it will keep our secrets anyway. Your fingers trace the rim of a thought you never drank. Liquid courage evaporating in your stare. I swallow the distance, one slow breath at a time. Each inhale, a fragile surrender. You say someday, and the word cuts clean. A promise and a warning, sharing the same thin blade. I smile like I agree, while my chest rewrites the script. Lines crossing lines in invisible ink. The floor hums softly under tired heels and tiny lies. We glide, we glide. You trace my name into the fog on the window. I saying things you never send as messages. Warm air, cold glass, your pulse under my thumb. You look away, then back, like you're asking to be believed. Your breath catches on that small confession. Half a joke, half a cut that never healed. I feel the weight of words you swallow, hanging between us, thick as night. You lean in like you might burn the past in a single kiss. Your hands are steady, but your laugh is trembling. You fold yourself into the curve of my shoulder. I taste the sleep you never get, salt and wanting on your tongue. The room disappears into your silence, where every heartbeat feels too loud. You say you're tired of touching what you can't keep, of waking up to names you never learned. I count the freckles on your wrist like they are seconds you'll allow. You close your eyes and open every door you swore you never leave unlocked. You ask, is this a mistake or just a moment? And I answer by staying. You shiver though the air is heavy, and I wrap you in all the things I'm still afraid to say. Your voice drops to that secret register, only spoken after midnight. You press your forehead to mine, like you're listening for escape routes. I feel you searching in my breathing for a promise I can't pronounce. You tell me stories out of order, spilling years like loose change. I hold the quiet between each sentence, gentle as the back of your neck. The dark outside leans on the glass while you rewrite what touch can mean. You laugh suddenly at nothing, then cover your mouth as if joy is contraband. I kiss the corner of that hidden smile, and you soften like a secret forgiving. Your fingers travel down my spine, counting each ridge like a quiet ritual. You ask me who I am when the sun is gone and the city forgets my name. I answer clumsily in fingertips on your hips, drawing constellations. You exhale like surrender, and the distance folds in half. You taste the doubt and late decision, sweet and sharp on my lower lip. I feel you choose and unchoose me in the same second, eyes flickering. You cling harder just when you say you never stay till the morning. You talk about leaving like it's already happened, pulling on your stories like a worn out coat. I watch the zipper of your composure catch on the thread of my skin. We balance on the thin edge between goodbye and one more hour. You slide your hand under my hair, resting at the nape like a quiet claim. Your lips trace my shoulder bone, slow punctuation on a run-on thought. I arch toward you like the answer, right before the Names I never learned. Soft neon on my wrist. Time folding in the corners. Empty sofa. Unspoken sparks. Your shadow swims through other people's laughter. I taste the echo of something almost cruel. Sweet in its distance, sharp in its kindness. Your hand on the small of my back guides me nowhere. Still I follow, like I've been here before. Eyes unreadable, but your silence hums between each breath you keep almost touching. You say my name like a secret you borrowed. Unsure it's yours, afraid to return it. Glass rings once, then disappears in the music. My pulse takes over, riding circles under my skin. Your mouth closed, saying nothing, everything, air warm, words abandoned halfway out. I let my thoughts slip their leashes, watch them wander to all the doors you never opened. The room tilts just a fraction, enough to spill truth toward the corners. I see a tired bravado, polished like a floor. Everyone dances on it, no one asks if it hurts. I wanna ask who you are when it's quiet, when nobody needs your practice hunger. You laugh into my ear, the sound arrives a step before the meaning, already inside my chest. I answer with a look that promises nothing, and still you lean in as if it's signed a contract. Our reflections cross in the dark glass window. We look like strangers trying on each other's faces. I remember futures we will never live, each one softer than the last good night. There is a kindness in staying temporary. We touch gently so we do not leave bruises. Your thumb draws circles over old disappointments. They glow for a moment, then agree to sleep somewhere the sky is bright and sober and honest. Not here, not for us. I feel you searching for something to confess that won't change anything but will change everything. I offer my throat to your unspoken stories. You let them rest there instead of saying them out loud. The rhythm thins until only our breathing fills the empty space between kick and memory. You ask what I'm thinking, I lend you a half-truth, polished like a coin. You tuck it behind your tongue. Our knees touch, accidentally on purpose. A small electric storm, nobody rescues. Nobody rescues. When morning threatens, I feel you dim. Not disappearing, just retreating to somewhere safer. Names blur at the edges, but impressions stay sharp. The curve of your question, the taste of your almost. I walk away, carrying your unfinished sentence like a fragile glass, brimming with maybe. Footsteps in the hallway, fading in opposite directions. Two ghosts unmaking a night before it remembers us. Night air on my face. trace circles on my wrist, tiny storms under my skin. Every word you almost speak falls, then hovers in my throat. Streetlight leaking through the blinds paints your spine in crooked gold. I sip the silence of your tongue, taste the future we will never own. You laugh like you don't trust it, like joy might bruise if held too tight. I watch your eyes turn distant, chasing ghosts under the neon. Our phones glow on the table, unread truths, electric gate. You say my name like you might leave, like it's already past tense. Your breath counts out the distance between my shoulder and your mouth. Half an inch a different life, I live it in my head, let it go. If I asked you to stay, would the night collapse or bloom? Would your hands learn my language or write my absence on the sheet? Ask curls from your cigarette, slow, deliberate surrender. You say you like my quiet, I say nothing just to keep it. Time unbuttoned, stitch by stitch, minutes slip beneath the door. You lean back into the darkness, wearing every almost kiss. Your heartbeat taps a hidden code through your ribs against my chest. I try to read the trembling, find my name between the beats. Rain gathers on the window, each drop a tiny falling dare. If we cross this final border, would we recognize ourselves? You stand, the air gets fragile, floorboards memorize your steps. You turn, your eyes say stay a while, your lips say something softer. The door shuts, does not close. Your scent folds into the room. I lie back in the open dark, let your echo finish me tonight. Let your echo finish me tonight.